Now, I know that just like me, you have an affection for creating that perfect workspace. The spot where ideas bloom, productivity soars, and let's be honest, it's where we spend quite a little bit of our time. Whether you're a student, a freelancer, or a full-time employee, your desk setup is pretty critical. And a great desk setup can not only help boost your productivity, but it also elevates the aesthetics of your environment. So today I want to highlight the details that make this personal space of ours more productive and much aesthetically pleasing. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the 5 must-have desk accessories for your desk setup. And I'm gonna skip over the keyboard, the mouse, and the monitor, which I feel that most of us already have, and is not the goal of this video. I wanna focus on the details around them. Before we get started, I wanna take a second to thank you for subscribing and liking the desk setup video. I'm getting a ton of support, so thank you guys. And what I did as well, a lot of you guys asked about the wallpaper that you see on my screen, so I went ahead and linked that on this video and to that video as well. And if you haven't watched that setup, go check it out. There's pretty cool tips in there, and I hope it can make your space look better. I don't know, might spark an idea too. This is Kai Marsalizi. If you're new here, consider subscribing. So first up on our list is the Dawn Trees felt desk mat. Imagine this, you're setting up for a long day of work or intense gaming session and your mouse is just sliding all over the place. It's pretty frustrating, right? Or you're just sitting on a long editing session and you accidentally spill up the power up drink. That's where this mat comes in. Measuring 40 by 16, it provides plenty of space for your mouse, your keyboard, and other desk essentials that you might have. But the real star of the show here is the material, a top-tier felt cloth. It's smooth, high quality, and whether you have a walnut or white desk, this looks pretty fantastic on any desktop in my opinion. Now here's the kicker. Most mats tend to slide around, creating a hassle during work or while you game. This one though comes equipped with drip plastic anti-skid points on the back, ensuring a non-slip experience. And like I said, spilled your water? No problem. This mat naturally absorbs water and dries up in no time. However, if it's coffee, it might be slightly different care. But if you happen to get any other type of residue or crumbs, just brush it off and you're good to go. I also recommend getting a small desk vacuum so you can remove any small particles. Although I think brushing could be good for some quicker situations, the vacuum though would really get into those nitty-gritty tangle coils and remove the residues from it. So I started with this desk mat because I feel like this is the one accessory that starts the whole aesthetics and boosting your productivity. Because first, you want a mouse with near perfect accuracy movement, and you don't really want your keyboard to move. It's pretty frustrating. And most of all, if you really love your desk, I'm sure you don't want a coffee stain on it. So this to me is the center of the whole productivity and aesthetics on your desk. So if you don't have one, I truly recommend you looking into a desk mat. Oh, and so I don't forget, all the items I mentioned in this video, I picked them up from Amazon, and I'm gonna have links in the description below. Next up, let's tackle a common pain point many of us have, which is wrist fatigue. Long hours of typing, editing, designing, or working, you probably felt that uncomfortable strain in your wrist. Well, I didn't because I used the Apple Magic Keyboard for the longest. I wasn't a believer in wrist rest until I jumped into the world of mechanical keyboards. So after I used my Keychron K4 for a day, I quickly realized there was no way I was gonna survive this journey without addressing the elephant in the room and get a wrist rest and be done with it. And be quite honest, I'm glad I did. So I searched for the most aesthetic option on Amazon and I found this wooden beauty. I decided to try the Aotia wooden keyboard wrist rest, which is not just a wrist rest. It's more like a functional art piece. It's made from high-grade beech wood, which has been hand-cut and polished to perfection. Every piece of this wrist pad is unique with its own beauty of wood textures. I feel like it brings an organic and fresh vibe to your desk setup, keeping you comfortable and stylish at the same time. But they didn't stop there. To keep the pad from sliding, they added 2 rubber anti-skid pads on the bottom. I know what you're thinking, but Kaimar, doesn't that wood feel tough? Not at all. Even though there's no padding or cushion, you can use this for hours without any wrist strain because of its shape and curvature. And I truly feel that it gives me great support when I'm typing for longer hours. Besides being a wooden pad that just goes aesthetically with the entire desk setup, the other thing that I love is that it's the exact same length of my keyboard, which just elevated the entire space in my opinion. Now let's talk about hardcore productivity. We all have those days when our to-do list just seems like a never-ending mountain. At least that's how I feel sometimes. And I do use note-taking apps or Notion for notes, script writing, content planning, but there's something different about grabbing a pen and paper and getting your ideas down, or even tracking your daily activities. And for some of you, that might be perfectly fine. But if writing things down gets your creative juices going like me, then Mind Design has got you covered with their wooden notepad. And this isn't just a notepad, it's a powerhouse of productivity. This kit includes 120 double-sided daily checklist cards, an additional 10 goal-setting cards, with a wooden stand for storage and placement, in case you want to highlight the card of the day or simply the card that you are working at the moment. Each card is undated, giving you flexibility in your schedule, so you can start pretty much anytime. Also, the cards are made of a high quality 100 GSM paper, which in the United States equivalents to about a 70-pound paper, almost like a cardstock quality paper. And believe me, that can withstand your day-to-day usage. So with this, you can prioritize your tasks, color code them, or use whatever system best suits you. The back of each pad is dotted, designed for additional note-taking, perfectly for jotting down quick thoughts or ideas. So if you ever felt overwhelmed with tasks, this pad can help you organize your day effectively. And to be transparent, I use the back of my notepads kind of like an overflow, but use it how you see fit. And this pairs very well with your favorite pen. I just happened to pick up a wooden and gold pen from Amazon, which I love the aesthetics again. But what I didn't expect when I got it, I felt like the ball felt a little bit dry, but I still kind of enjoyed the way it writes. I just prefer something much smoother. So I am still shopping for pens, and as soon as I find something that I like, I'll be sure to share with you guys and tell you more about it. Next on our list is the monitor light bar by a company called Oof. Look, I don't know about you, but I work till very late hours. And working in a dim light or staring at the screen for long hours can really cause eye strain and headaches. And sometimes you just feel fatigued next day and you don't know why. So to combat this, Oof has developed a monitor light bar with adjustable color temperature. But here's the fun part. This adjustment isn't just for the front light, it's for the back light too. With a handy remote that you can place on your desk shelf, you can change the light color from cool white to warm yellow according to your preference or the task at hand, or even just the time of the day. This light bar is equipped with a feature to neutralize blue-ray lights, which helps prevent that eye strain I was talking about. The rear ambient light provides a comfortable environment, reducing irritation from dark surroundings. But I felt like the backlight wasn't as intense as I would like, so I ended up having to install two Govee bars to the back of my monitor, which is the light you guys see pick up here, and I did explain more on my desk setup video. So if you haven't yet, go check it out, you might like a thing or two. So to me, this was one of the best additions to my setup. Oh, and one thing I didn't mention, the main selling point to this light, besides reducing eye strain, is the mounting system. That was very important to me because the top of the iMac, it doesn't have a lot of real estate for you to mount most light bars that I see out there, so I needed something that could hook the monitor and pretty much hang from the back. And this one hit the button not only with the mounting system, but again with the reducing eye strains and the wireless remote itself. Alright, so time to bring on the music and the vibes and talk about the sleekest accessory for editors, music lovers, or even gamers, the Ali Kiki wooden curve headphone stand. If you ever left your headphones lying around taking up space on your desk, you'll understand why you would need this. So this stand is carved from walnut wood, which not only provides a secure place for your headphones, but it also adds a touch of sophistication to your desk. I really enjoy how the arch bridge design allows you to maintain the natural curvature of your headphones and a channel to neatly tuck away your headphone cables if you have one, maybe a gamepad, or if you just need some extra desk storage, making your workspace clutter-free. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is a must-have desk accessory because a clean workspace can significantly boost your productivity, and this headphone stand is just a tool that can help me do that. And fun fact, it's actually the first item I got for my desk setup. So that tells you a thing. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. My 5 must-have desk accessories. But they are not just desk accessories. To me, they are tools to boost your productivity and enhance your aesthetics. So maybe you are a gamer, maybe you are a video editor, or you just work from home, or you do design, and you're looking at your space and you're looking around and you feel like you might need a productivity boost. Well, guess what? You know what to do. Check out my desk videos. There's plenty of recommendations on the YouTube space as well. And my tip to you is look for things that can really enhance your productivity, can boost your mood, is aesthetic, and you feel good about using it. Because if you're just gonna have it and not use it, I don't think there's any point of getting it. By the way, this is a growing channel and I love to get your feedback on what you want to see next. So make sure to put in the comments below what you want to see next, and I'll be sure to sit down, strategize, and make a video about it. Somebody already asked me to make a desk shelf video, so I will plan to do that. I just don't know who I'm gonna gift the desk shelf to, but I do want to give you guys details so you guys can go ahead and enjoy these desk setups without breaking the bank. Even if you do, just make sure it fits the purpose. With that being said, this is Kai Marcelizi. I see you guys on the next one. Peace.